Hi! A little bit of a different setup this week. In 9 days, Sibi and I are getting married, and I decided I'm gonna do my own little flower bouquet. I'm gonna do a little practice with you today, and while I do that, I'm gonna show you all the little bits that I've done for the wedding so far. I'm doing all the wedding stationery, the gift, and fun little details. Let's just have a little bit of a update. Also, I want to show you everything that I've been drawing recently. I've done some live drawing still, few little excursions around Berlin. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, when I was small, if anyone asked me what I wanted to do when I grew up, I would say a florist. So this is really like a dream little activity for me. I've got these little scissors. I got them on Amazon. Really cute. I've got this floristry tape. Is this dark green. I think it's adhesive on both sides. And then to finish the bouquet, I've got this nice little ribbon. This is just gonna be a trial ribbon for this test bouquet. It's from Bourgine, where I got my wedding cardigan from. I think I'm gonna show you that later as well, what I've got ready to wear. It's not yet fully sorted out. So some packages are still coming today and this week, but yeah, this week it should all be there. The flowers I got at Blumen 2000. It's like a chain flower shop around Germany, I think, and the one that's close to me has quite a lot of options with just flowers by the stem and little like assemblies of roses, for example. So I think it's quite nice for, to buy separate flowers and then to do bouquet by yourself. I've also seen really nice these mini roses at just Edeka. I think they're so cute, just, in this plastic wrap. I've been looking at those to begin with, but then, I don't know, on the day when I wanted them, they were not really in great condition, so I just went for these from Blumen 2000. But there's a bunch of like flower shops around here where I live, so I think the day before the wedding, I'm just gonna do a little tour around, see the nicest ones I can get. I've seen some tutorials how to go about making this bouquet, and I have a bunch of pictures saved on Pinterest. It's like one of the things that I really looked forward to, doing the flowers. And I've had so many different ideas of how I want to go about it. I really liked zinnias and even sunflowers, but then the whole thing is quite small and casual, so I thought maybe something a bit more classic for the bouquet would be nicer. And then I started seeing these like mini pink roses, and my initial idea would be just to do like these mini roses with a nice ribbon, kind of like DIY looking. But then I decided for this practice round just to get a few different things and see how it looks like just with roses, see how it looks like combined, and then I can decide when I do it for real. Okay, I'm just gonna start. In the tutorials, they say you take a flower and then you just stack the flower at an angle like this. Turn it around for a quarter, and then again you go at an angle. And these roses, I bought them, all the flowers, I bought them on Saturday. It's now Monday and they're already a little bit like brown here in the outer leaves, so I'm gonna remove some of those, but also it's good to know now doing this that I really have to buy them super fresh. I want it quite small. I don't want I kind of like the little compact ones. Bouquet. I like all of them. I really love flowers, but just something that's like a little bit like traditional, but like not too polished, like too properly, like a little round thing, Let's just see how this goes. It's just flowers in the end, and I'm having fun doing this. I think I've already showed you the save the dates. We all sent them off just digitally as a WhatsApp message. And then I recently did the invitations. So yeah, I did those, how I normally do my illustrations. So just ink outlines and then digitally colored on Procreate. I'll show you the invite here. So it's just a postcard size, like this. with Sebi and me, and the TV tower and some Berlin. I really wanted to put some Berlin in because our family is coming from Munich, Croatia, Slovenia, and yeah, so some of them, it's their first time in Berlin. This is the back side, a little detail with Eddie, the flowers and the text here, which, you know, for the internet I kind of have to hide it a little bit. I think it's really cute. I got it printed at Penguin Druck here in Berlin, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Okay, let's get going with this. I'm just kind of switching between the flowers. I've got 1, 2, 3, like 4 different variations. Most of them are roses, and then these are like, I don't know what they're called, but it's like more leafy, and the flowers themselves are like white with like a little bit of a green and pink tips. But I do want maybe some of this greenery in here. Another fun thing that I'm doing for the wedding is we ordered this really beautiful cake from Cakes Berlin. It's like this vintage style with, you know, the little cream that goes in little like bows and like patterns. And on top there's gonna be candied red cherries. And then I went to ceramic course, which I wanted to go to ceramic for so long. And like Sebi gave me a Gutschein, just like a self-made one, to go to ceramic course for like my birthday 2 years ago. And then randomly, like super nice coincidence, I was once drawing live at the market here in Kolwitzmarkt, and this really nice lady came by and got a portrait, and we were talking. She was just opening a ceramic studio very close to me, and it was now just the perfect timing. She just freshly opened the ceramic studio when I was, you know, I had this idea to do this little cake figurines, that I went there and it was so nice. I really missed doing something with my hands. I had this like clay obsession in Slovenia before I moved here during my studies. It started actually in Finland when I was on a study exchange. We had a ceramic studio there, and we were doing the ceramics out of a mold. And then after I went back to Ljubljana, I went to this studio for wheel pottery, and that was, you know, my big first like artsy passion. After that, I switched to crochet. I wanted something that's more doable at home. Like, it gets quite a little bit expensive, the ceramic hobby. And yeah, that then lasted a couple of years, and then now I switched to illustration. But it's amazing to, you know, go back to try other things, do something different here and there for a little fun project. And I really enjoyed making these wedding cake figurines. I painted them last week. This week they will be glazed and burned, so I can pick them up. I have a few different options that I did, so we'll see what looks best. And we have some options because with ceramics, you never know. It's so exciting, but also a little scary because little surprises can happen in the kiln. This is looking kind of cute. I'm just keeping it a little bit loose and arranging the heights a little bit, but I kind of like it like round a little bit. These are sticking out a little bit much, but they're just how they are. This random little sunflower Sebi got me from his bike trip yesterday. It's just here for fun. Another thing I'm doing for the gifts for our guests, it's so small. It's like we've got 15 people. I think that's including Sebi and me. But I was thinking of what to give them as a little gift. These ads from Tony Chocolate, the brand, started coming up on my Instagram, and it was like the perfect thing to, you know, do the little customized Tony Chocolate bars for our guests. This is actually a trial design that I decided not to order the full batch of. I think it's cute, but I think it's a bit too much, and it's very similar to the invitations and the save the date. Like, I think it's too much detail. I can really imagine them like on a silver platter, you know, we bring them at the lunch, and like having like a bit of a funkier design. So this morning I did this. Sebi and me, but as Berlin Reds. So then you can put the Tony's text down here. I don't know, you can, in the Tony font, you can put like Sebastian and Jana and the date here, or just leave Tony chocolate. So this is something I have to do today. So that's really it for the wedding things. Yeah, the outfit bits are coming. I'm doing my own hair. I'm doing my makeup. I don't really do makeup at all. But I really want to, get a few little products. I really want to, start doing that a little bit. I'm in my 30s. Would be nice to be able to put myself a bit more together here and there for like a special occasion. And I just want to keep it really minimal, like really myself. I just saw that Married Beauty, the brand, is coming to Germany on 15th of October, so just before. And I've been interested in their products for a while. I've been seeing a lot about them on the internet, and they really look like super nice and natural, good quality, nice colors. So that's gonna be what I'm gonna get, and then experiment a few days earlier and then just do it. Also my hair. I'm doing a lot of things myself. Also the dress, it's not a dress. I'm having a wedding cardigan and a little skirt that's still coming in. And I ordered some ballet flats, and there's gonna be tights. I really just wanna be like myself. Like I don't wanna, the whole thing is gonna be quite casual and small. I want a few nice things, but I just really don't wanna overdo it. It's just, that's Sebi and me. I don't want to make it expensive. The one thing I'm really excited about is just, it's getting married, it's having family here, it's having a couple of friends here, and then just effing off and going on a honeymoon to Italy. We're going to Firenze, and then we're going to stretch it into a bit of a road trip around Tuscany, which I'm super excited about. I really love Italy in autumn, or like winter in a colder weather, where it's less busy, not super hot. It's still gonna be hopefully sunnier and warmer than here. But yeah, I'm super excited. This is how the bouquet is looking. Yeah, really the roses are not in optimal state anymore. But I think it's cute. I like the white and pink. I think it's cute. The white and pink, and I do like a little bit of a variety. I kind of like that it's not just roses. If it was just roses, they would really have to be in like a nice condition. But this kind of saves it right now. Okay, before I tie this, I'm gonna have a little bit of a break. So the coloring book has been out now for 3 weeks. It's been so nice seeing people order it. The orders coming in from all over the world. It's available on Amazon, so I'm gonna leave the link below if you haven't yet checked it out. It's been so fun also for me to color it in, and I made these little leaflets to promote it, to leave them around cafes in Berlin or at shops. Okay, so they look like this. The cover is on here. There's a QR code and some of my information. And then on the back side, there are little trial coloring pages. And it's such a nice little format. I colored, I'm so proud of this one. Stuck it here on the wall because I think it's so nice. But I did this poodle the other day in wax crayons. And I think it's so nice. I just love the wax crayons. They're such a nice texture. I love the smell. I got these, and actually I was looking to buy these. I was just searching them on Amazon, and then I was coming home from babysitting the other day, and they were just like placed there on a little stoop in my building. You know, in Berlin there's this thing, zu verschenken box, like the box where you put your things that you don't need anymore, and someone might want to use them, and they put them like outside on the street or in the building for neighbors to take. And I got these, and they're like brand new. For some reason these little paper wrappers are off. Someone just had fun taking those off, but they're so nice. And on Saturday, Sebi and I went to a cafe a really nice cafe that I wanted to go for a while. And we just, took the coloring book, took the crayons and colored this page together. It was such a fun activity, so nice. I can now understand the coloring thing because I like coloring as part of creating an illustration. I do enjoy that part. It's like the most relaxing part. Yeah, when I color mostly on the iPad. But then to take it out, the coloring book or these little leaflets, take some crayons, it's really like a nice calming activity. Many times when I make something, I'm like, okay, when it's out, I'm already over it. But with this coloring book, I'm so happy, like I'm really proud of it. I'm really happy this is out and I'm already thinking about my next one, which is going to be Berlin themed. Okay, I'm going to tie these now with the floristry tape. Oh my god. Okay. It's kind of sticky, which is good to secure the bouquet. I think I should now cut the excess, or should I wrap it first with a nice ribbon? Okay. Stapelstein. I did a live drawing session at the Stapelstein event on 4th of October. And it's this brand that makes this Stapelsteine, this like foamy little bits. This is a small one that I can use as a bowl. It's the perfect little display thing for my business cards when I do my live drawing events. And they were releasing their new limited edition Stapelstein for their first birthday of the store. It was quite insane with all the kids running around and it was really crowded. It was a real success, the whole launch and birthday party. It was stressful. The table was shaking and just like loud. Even though I did the market the whole summer, it was quite a lot, that event. But I'm really happy how the drawings turned out. Everybody was so happy, like every time. This live drawing was a real discovery for me this year. It just gave me so much life, such a nice contrast to my normal working from home days. And just, being out there, talking to people, sharing this drawing thing and just seeing all the reactions, it's so precious. Also, there was another random, really nice, warm, sunny Saturday in late September. So I did another live drawing there at Kulbitzmarkt to close the season. Yes. Now I will just try to reach out to more potential event planners or agencies or just brands and try to do this more because I really believe it has such potential. It's not yet a popular thing here in Germany. I see a lot of it in UK, but the more and more these events start popping up, everybody hosts events now to, promote their products or services, so I really think it's going to be more popular and I want to be there for it. Also, this came in the mail. I'm continuing drawing a regular column for Galib magazine, which is a Slovenian kids magazine that's published in Trieste, which is on Italian side, but there's a Slovenian minority living there and I'm so happy with what they're doing. They're giving opportunities to young and coming up illustrators. I'm doing this column that's called Slikopis. So basically there's a little riddle text mixed up with my drawings and then a whole page illustration. This one was for a back to school themed and I don't know, this wasn't like my favorite thing that I've ever drawn. Just this little eraser guy. I think he's so cool. Let's go to this ribbon now. But Berlin is so beautiful this time of year. I really try to make use of my free time for doing some nice things outside. The trees are all yellow and today is a beautiful sunny day, so I'm gonna go for a nice walk later. I'm also babysitting, so maybe we can go to a playground and enjoy the weather. Okay guys, this is really trial and error a little bit. I'm gonna cut the excess. These are so nice, the scissors. What do we think? I think it's cute. This ribbon kind of feels nice. I think the stems, I would like them a little bit shorter. Ideally, I would tie the ribbon a bit higher maybe, but I think it's cute. I'm gonna show it to Sibi. Okay, I put it into this Hofbrauhaus glass. It's a nice heavy glass that works as a vase as well. Gonna have it on my kitchen table probably. And yeah.